Hello and welcome. I'm Megan Carbonate, one of the co-founders here at Jill, and today I wanted to show you and introduce you our new product, FLEEK. I'm going to do a full tutorial and show you guys how to use the product, also just share a little bit information about the products. This is a brow mapping thread to get symmetrical brows. It has non-toxic ingredients, it's natural plant extract, bamboo charcoal fiber, nylon polyester, water, and natural organic pigments. You're gonna need your FLEEK thread, Petite Jill blade, and a little spoolie like this will be helpful also. Just like before you shave your face, you're gonna wanna start with a cleansed face. The thread is actually not going to imprint on the skin if you have oils or lotions or makeup on your skin. The thread comes out, you just gently pull the thread out, and then there's a little metal piece on the top where you can actually just rip that thread off. You need about 10 to 12 inches to get started with your brow mapping. You're gonna wanna comb your brows kind of up and in the shape you like them to lay. And then I'm gonna go through the step-by-step FLEEK brow mapping method with you. The first one is going to be from the center of your nose to the center of your forehead. And you're just gonna go ahead and imprint that. If you get just not enough all the way down to your brows, you can just go back and realign. The next lines you're gonna do is gonna be to determine the thickness of your brow. So you're gonna go from the very top of your brow, make a line there, and then the bottom of your brow and make a line there. You can see we've just created the thickness for our brow. The next thing you're gonna do is make a line all the way across the top of your brow. So this is gonna determine the height at the top of your brow all the way down, and then you're just gonna go ahead and imprint, and now you've got your line there as well. This is gonna help to determine your arch. The next thing you're gonna do is determine the front of your brows, and that is determined by using the middle of the nostril on each side up to the brow. So middle of the nostril up to your brow, and then you're gonna imprint that. Same thing on the other side, and imprint. Now we're going to mark the arch, and this is done by going from mid-nostril to your pupil to the top of your brow. So mid-nostril to pupil to top of brow, and then imprint there. Mid-nostril, pupil, top of brow. So now you know where the highest point of your arch should be on your brows. The next line we're gonna do is from outer nostril to corner of the eye to tail of the brow. This is going to determine the tail point. So outer nostril to outer eye to tail of the brow. Nostril, outer eye, tail of the brow. Now we're gonna go from mid-ear to tail to arch to actually create that rounded arch. So middle of the ear to the tail to the arch point, and then make your line. So middle of the ear to the tail to the arch point and make your line there. And to make sure they're symmetrical, you can actually bring them all the way up and then make sure that they cross in the center there. So now you have your outer arch line. Almost finished the mapping process. Now we are going to make a line from this center point to the arch point to determine the top line of the brows. So from the top to the arch. And then we're going to do the same thing from the bottom to a little bit past, about 2 millimeters past. So the bottom corner line to a little bit past that arch line. And then down to meet your tail point. So now you have your brow shape there. So same thing on the other side, front to arch, and then bottom to a little bit past that arch, and then down to your tail. Now you can see that we've created the exact brow shape for my face, and any hairs outside of that we're gonna remove. But to make it even easier, we're gonna use a magic wipe to erase the lines that we don't need for this process. I suggest using half of your magic wipe to do this part, and you're basically just gonna use your magic wipe to go in and erase the lines outside of your actual brow shape, leaving only the line that determines the brow intact. And this side, you can see how the magic wipe just kind of removes that extra mapping that we don't need. So you can see on this side, I have quite a bit of hair underneath this line that I need to shave to remove to get that nice line and remove my brow dip. Okay, I still have over half of my magic wipe to use on the rest of my face to shave with. As you can see, I've erased all of the other extra lines and just left the brow map part. Now I already have my facial oil on. I can go in with my Petite blade and start shaving outside of that area. So just gonna go all the way down to that line to get rid of the hairs that aren't there, the ones that are messing with your brow shape. This is also going to help you determine where to go between your brows, how far down, how far out, and then also a map for you for under your brows. Again, to get rid of that brow dip, you're just going to remove those hairs under the line. You can see I've completely cleaned up around this brow to create that nice arch, that nice swoop that doesn't have the dip. This one I'm gonna save because I need to have brow hairs for other content. Hope this helps. We will be sharing each step by step with you guys. It is gonna seem a little bit complicated the first time you try it, but I promise once you've done it a few times, you get the hang of it. It's so fun. It adds so much value to your shaving process. And that's really our mission, our goal here is to just enhance the shave process for women, to make it easier for them to remove their facial hair at home, to do their brows at home. We have more exciting products coming. We're so excited for you to be a part of this. Once you're done, you can just use your magic wipe to erase those lines, then do your brows however you choose, whether it's a brow gel, a brow pencil. But we're really excited for you to start sharing this, and we're just excited to get this product in our customers' hands because we know it can help so many women from all the feedback that we've had over the last 2 years. Any questions that you have, I'm here to help. You can email me with any concerns or questions, Megan@tryjill.com. Thank you all so much for being a part of our Jill community. I hope you're excited about this product and I can't wait for you to get it in your hands.